Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? This is STL0320 representing JVS, and I'm walking in the middle of the night with a smile on my face and not at all scared, anxiety-ridden, or feeling anything at all. It's very strange. I think I'm actually going the wrong way. I just got out of the film Alien Covenant, and honestly, I had expectations that one, the production value was going to be better than Prometheus. I felt like the progression of the story would go and at least be consistent, and give me something even maybe deeper. And they do, and they try. But I'm gonna have to go more in depth with this in my review. But as of right now, when I think about Alien Covenant, especially even comparison to the last one with Winona Ryder and Sigourney Weaver, I don't know that this is better than those. The movie kind of came off to me, and this is gonna be sad. I normally don't do this, but I gotta make sure I inform you guys. I kind of came off with a meh. That's kind of how I feel. The movie, to me, I think it had a lot of opportunity, had a lot of zeal, really interesting characters. I think that Smollett, McBride, I didn't think that they would actually be good additions to it, but they did a decent job. But I think progressively, when I think about the actual characters and the actual story, it's like I really didn't feel levels of suspense, and I felt like a lot of predictability. If you've seen most of the trailers or even any of them, you will kind of predict where this is actually going to go, and it kind of, for me, was kind of a disservice to the franchise in a lot of different ways, unfortunately. I think that there were some really cool moments. I think that the CG and the effects of what they can do with the aliens progressively was actually really good as far as the CG. The problem comes in is that it was too predictable in so many different ways. The movie itself, it became very predictable, and a lot of the decisions of the actors, or not the actors but the characters, just didn't make a lot of sense, unfortunately. And I think that I went into this really feeling like, okay, I'm gonna be legitimately scared at times. There's gonna be moments where I'm gonna feel levels of fear, and I'm not gonna know what's gonna happen, and like, this is gonna show me, one, what happened with Prometheus, and two, where they're gonna go and tie this in. Like, is the character Ripley, or where does she kind of come from, or what is going on with this? And that's not this movie. I think that if you are an Alien fan, like the original Alien, which is a really slow burn, which is a very interesting way of doing storytelling, which Ridley Scott did, you might appreciate this. And I think some people were saying this have a lot of symbolicism behind it, with the perspective of humankind and their existence and the reasoning behind their existence. And I think there's an interesting perspective there. But for me, it's just the flaws came in with the predictability, the lack of suspense for me. And then even with, as much as I love the practical effects and the way they were able to use aliens, when the third act comes, you see it, but it's like I didn't feel anything. And I felt like a lot of the, the scope and the visual effects, I was thinking were gonna be so dope. Like, they don't push the envelope past, what Prometheus gave me. Honestly, some moments in Prometheus I feel like look better. And I know this is not what you guys want to hear, but it's gonna be an interesting review tonight. I did do a review for King Arthur, which I'll post that up a little bit later on tonight. But yeah, like I really wish Alien Covenant was a lot better. But I'll give you guys my review later on tonight. I gotta, concentrate on driving. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. And again, if you're an Alien fan, you owe it to yourself at least to see it for yourself. I recommend that at all times. Don't just go off what I'm saying now. And not just that, my mind might change by the time I get to the review. But for me, being a fan, it just was not what I was looking for. And I was looking for much more, unfortunately. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, everybody.